What is good with y'all, man? So today we're going to be going over all the Eagles that came out in the month of February. This is a video that we usually do at the end of every month, just going over all the Eagles that came out in case you might have missed some, in case you maybe didn't know some guys came out, or just to get like an overall look at everybody that came out. So let's go ahead and just run through these guys. First up, we got from the Super Bowl promo, Rasul Douglas. The only way to get this card is through that set where they gave you those three free 88s from a couple, I think it was Team of the Year promo, the playoff promo, and I think the Super Bowl promo. Even though I remember there was a glitch where I guess EA didn't give those out to everybody, and some people actually couldn't even get this card. But if you did, you were able to get him, and he's a pretty solid card. Next up, we got Zach Ertz. He's also from the Super Bowl promo. One of the many tight ends that not only that we've gotten this year, but this month, because they just seem to love giving the Eagles team tight ends, which me personally, I'm not really going to complain. But yeah, another card from the Super Bowl promo. Another card from the Super Bowl promo, Malik Jackson. I think we still got a few more from the Super Bowl promo. He honestly was never really a bad card. Me personally never really got a chance to use him just because I feel like we already had better people for that interior D line, but he was a pretty solid card, you know what I mean? Next up, we got Landon Dickerson. Not sure if a lot of you guys knew about this, but Landon Dickerson did get a Gridiron Guardians card. Only a 91 overall. Overall, I don't know. The card is not very good. At this point of the game, 91 overalls aren't really, usable. At this point, it's like 91s are just, you know what I mean? And, the card stats speak for itself. Even though I know some of you guys actually do use this card. Kudos to you guys. Me personally, I couldn't do it. For Super Bowl cards, we got Haloti Ngata. I think this is, in my opinion, one of the most unexpected cards I expected to see in the Super Bowl promo, but they dropped him. But, sadly, he was only a 90 overall, and this card's stats are not very, yeah, these are kind of nasty. I don't even know how he's a 90 overall with stats like this. That's something I won't understand, but yeah. And our last player for the Super Bowl promo that we got was Nick Foles. This is obviously a troll card. But this could end up being like a golden ticket. I would like it if someone did make a golden ticket of Nick Foles. I think we can all agree that that needs to happen. So somebody make it happen. Next up here, we got a flashback Ryan Kerrigan. He did get that flashback card. And this is another card I really didn't expect. Now this card, I'm not gonna lie, now that I'm actually sitting here looking at his stats, I understand why this card really hasn't done a whole lot for me. I know it honestly all makes sense now. But yeah, this card, I'm not gonna lie to you, this week, ever since I had this Ryan Kerrigan card, right, he's been terrible, right? He's been absolutely terrible. But this recent weekend league, I don't know what it was. The guy just went bonkers and he was going crazy. So I don't know if you guys, how's this Ryan Kerrigan playing for y'all? Because I don't know. We're on to the team builders now. We got Quez Watkins. Quez Watkins has gotten so many cards this year. He got a card for Most Feared. He got a card for Zero Chill. Now he's got a team builder. Quez Watkins is starting to turn into the new Ed Reed. But this card, I'm not gonna lie to you, when I used him, he was really good. His time as a starter, he's not a starter for me no more because now I use DeSean Jackson and Hester. But when it was Quez and Hester, I'm not gonna lie, this card is very good. So if you're thinking who do you want to start us for wide receivers for your Eagles team, I would definitely use Quez Watkins. Other team builder, Genard Avery. Now this Genard Avery card, the thing about him is he's fast. He's a very fast guy, but that is about it. He's just fast. So when this card came out with Quez, that's the thing. Most of those team builders that came out, there was very little ones that were actually pretty good. I think Quez is actually one of the better ones out of all the team builders that dropped. And this card is kind of, falls on the rest of all the other ones. Last team builder for us was Jordan Hicks. Now, I don't have Jordan Hicks. I was also just looking for his card in the auction house. It wasn't even up. Basically, Jordan Hicks, he played for us I think it was kind of in that Chip Kelly era. He played for a few seasons. He was really hurt. All right, the point is, though, yeah, he's another Eagle for us, middle linebacker. He's a middle linebacker, so, me personally, that guy shouldn't really be on my field unless it's the goal line type situation, but yeah. Next up here, we got Mike Ditka, Ultimate Legend. Now, this card, I'll be real with you, I didn't even know Mike Ditka played in the NFL. I thought he was just a coach back in the day for the Bears and the Saints. I didn't know the guy played in the league. They said, yeah, he played a couple years for the Eagles. I was like, oh, really? Another tight end. But this is actually, I think this is actually possibly an end game tight end. 96 speed. He's 6'3". He can run block. And when I say end game, obviously there's going to be better tight ends that come out than like this guy. But if you're a guy that runs like a 2 tight end set, kind of like me, I mean, he could easily be the number 2 pretty easily. You know what I mean? So yeah, Ditka he's a W. All right, so we got the Mike Ditka middle linebacker card. Now, a lot of you guys are probably thinking, well, wait a minute, you can't change the team chems. The first week when they dropped, you couldn't change the out of position team chems. But now with this week, if you guys notice, the new Ultimate Legend out of position players, you can change their team chems. And it did where the ones from last week, you can change their team chems. So now with this middle linebacker Mike Ditka card, you can actually change him to Eagles chem. Once again, though, he's a middle linebacker, so you know what I mean. I don't know. Guys shouldn't really be on the field, to be honest with you, but yeah. We're now on to the combine players. First up, we got is Fletcher Cox. This Fletcher Cox card, I'll be honest with you, it actually like isn't bad at all. Like powered up and with the Eagles theme team, he's actually not bad at all. The problem is though, we just, like I said, we have a lot of really good interior linemen that are actually better than him. Like for, you know, Javon Hargrave, Reggie White. I would honestly even say Malik Jackson is better than this card. So there's really better options, but it is definitely not a bad card at all. And his card could actually get better. If you see on the card those little things where it says 40 time, 4.71 seconds, and all that stuff. If I guess people beat those times or whatever, or those things, his card will get like boosted to certain stats and stuff. So the card could actually even get any better. So we'll see. The card's not bad at all though. Carson Wentz is our next player. Now there's a lot of hate around this Carson Wentz card, and when I say hate, I don't mean like from like a gameplay standpoint. I mean just from a name standpoint. A lot of you guys really hate Carson Wentz. I mean, I don't know what he did to you guys. I don't know if he robbed your families or like really what the guy did. But if I break this card down, to be honest with you, he actually has a really good release. He has, I think, I want to say the second or third fastest release in the game. So he's got a really good release. I mean, the guy gets gunslinger. It's not a bad card at all. Now, obviously, with the Eagles team, we have so many quarterbacks. There is better options. But if you want to use Wentz, you can. I mean, he gets solid abilities. He's not bad at all. He's just a little slow. But it's not a bad card. Definitely didn't really need this card, though. I'll be honest. Avonte Maddox did get a combine card for anyone that didn't know. He did get a 92. You can see the guy's fast, and that's about it. I mean, he's got 91 man, but yeah, I mean, this card is very good. I definitely would not recommend putting Avonte Maddox on the field because that, you know, he's also 5'9", so I mean, that is just like, let's just try to keep this guy off, you know, your field. I'd recommend it. All right, so I think we only got a few combine players left. We got the limited time here, Jason Kelce. I don't think anyone expected Jason Kelce to get a limited time just because he literally just got a Team of the Year card. But I was glad he did because, in my opinion, his Team of the Year card was very good, but it wasn't end game, right? That card was very good at run blocking, but his pass game was a little iffy. Like it wasn't end game material. This card right here is, honest to God, I mean, this is an insane card. I mean, this is actually one of, like, I've never seen like just stats like this on a lineman. Like, just, this is crazy. So this card, if you're wondering, it's a must-have. Our very last combine player is DeSean Jackson. I actually had a feeling he was going to get a card for the combine promo. He happened to, and it's really not a bad card at all. I like it. He is one of my starters. I use him and Hester. Overall, he's a W. So we got our final two cards here. Michael Vick, and you already know the next one's going to be Michael Vick. We got the QB Mike Vick, which, you know, obviously when this card comes out, everyone gets excited. But I'm not going to lie to you, after using him, like, he is good. Don't get me wrong, he's very good. Probably going to, I would say, my quarterback for the rest of the year, unless a golden ticket comes out where he can get escape artist, slinger, and, you know, hot route master, and he's like 98, 99 speed. If not, then yeah, Vick might be my QB for the rest of the year. But overall, I'm not gonna lie, like from like a release thrower standpoint, Jalen Hurts has a faster release than Michael Vick. He also gets that fadeaway animation. Michael Vick doesn't. He just kind of stands there. And I mean, honestly, with the huge escape artist like nerf, it really just, you know, hurt Michael Vick a lot. And you know what I mean? But he's still a W card, but just a lot more underwhelming than I think a lot of us would have hoped for. Now, our very last Eagle that we have gotten for the month of February, cornerback Michael Vick. This card, we all knew that if Michael Vick was going to get an ultimate, well, when he got Ultimate Legend, we kind of figured he was going to get a cornerback card with it for the out of position. He did, and the card, for me, personally, has played really well. I like him a lot. I mean, he's just another 6-foot corner. This is probably the first time I really had all Eagles DBs on the field. Douglas, Slay, Vick. All those guys play really good. And yeah, that's pretty much all the Eagles that have released for the month of February. We'll do the same thing in March. We do this every single month. So if you miss some Eagles, some guys you might have not known got a card, just you want to know everyone that came out just to make sure you didn't miss anybody. These are all the Eagles that came out. We do this every month. This is what we do, right? I'm the I don't know what I am, to be honest. But that's pretty much gonna do it, though, boys. Like, comment, subscribe, man. If you haven't already, I would appreciate it if you go ahead and drop a follow to the Twitch. The link that's in the description. We go live every single night. We're playing Madden. We're having a good time. Don't miss out on the vibe. So till then, your boy is out.